Good evening. Today is Sunday, time is Sydney, Australia. As you can see on the corner here is 7:33 p.m. Date is 30th of July 2023. This is part 4 for the Bitcoin that I did for you guys about 4 or 5 days ago regarding the direction for the Bitcoin, and I believe Bitcoin is heading up to price of 29,700 something. So before I say anything in the name of who, please pause the video and read this disclaimer first. Then I go to the chart and we see what happened. First of all, if you go to our YouTube channel, Facebook, Instagram, you will see all this video I upload. As you can see here, part 1 5 days ago I upload, and we mentioned where the Bitcoin is heading, and part 2 and part 3. When I was making part 3 for you guys 3 days ago, same time I find a level for the pound USD. I think that was pound USD, and then I mentioned where the market is heading towards that the direction for the pound USD. And then if we go to the chart, we will see what happened. So I actually find that I don't want to waste your time. If you go to this part 3 to time 5:21 second and 6:25 second, I mentioned about the pound USD. Let me rewind this for you guys. We go to this video on the 5:21 second and see what I have said. So please listen what I have said about pound USD, and then we go to the chart. Just 1 second, please. I started now. If in this area, okay, if we get an arrow like this to sell, then we can sell it to this yellow line, TP1, then TP2, and final one is TP3. Okay, and if the price pass this line, which is 1.2843, it comes to this area. This area is a buying zone, especially between these two black lines. If we get an arrow, green arrow, then we can buy it to this level. When I'm saying green arrow, I'm talking about like this arrow. Alright? If I get to this area, or even here, then we can buy it only to this. So we have plan A to buy and plan A to sell all the way through here. And then if the price pass here, going to buy zone, we can buy it to this level. Back. Okay, you see what I have said about the pound USD 3 days ago. What's going to happen to pound USD? First I go to chart and I show you about the Bitcoin. 5 days ago we announced for the Bitcoin that Bitcoin is going to go up to 29,724, and as you can see it's struggling. We had the arrow. I did not enter to this trade, neither of them. So but when we had the arrow, we can enter to the trade, and we put a virtual line here as a stop loss, as I have explained to you guys before. The market is struggling. It went very close to this, but came back, and now it's here. Okay, it's not reached that level, but if we did enter to the trade, let me show you this. If I did have stop loss virtual red line, just in case, as you can see, still we were in the trade if we did enter to the trade. Okay, so forget about the Bitcoin still is valid towards this. I have to mention this for you guys. Imagine we enter to the trade and price coming past this red line. We have a plan for the stop loss, how we can recover. You can watch my video. I explain on those videos how you can recover your stop loss, plus you can make a profit. Okay, it's all up to you. Let me go to the chart to pound USD. Okay, when I make the part 3 for the Bitcoin, the price was here. Okay, nothing was actually showing. No, there was no price here. Okay, that was on the 26th of July. You can actually go to the video and see it. You know, the price was here, right? And then now what happened is this: market went up, we were waiting for the arrow like this red one to sell. As I have mentioned, price has to come. We have a plan A to sell and plan B to buy. So we did not get any arrow, but we got what we got here. This green is hidden resistance in a pass. Okay, when we got this one, it's similar to red arrow. We can enter to the trade. We put a virtual stop loss. If price goes above it, okay, we will wait for this candlestick to mature. If it's green, still we are not going to close it. All right, and if this one turn green solid after 15 minutes, then we will wait for the second candlestick. If second candlestick is red, is okay, we're not going to close the trade. But if the second candlestick is green, immediately you close the trade in loss, and you will wait for the arrow or hidden resistance to enter to the trade for recovery. Okay, I explained this one in previous video. You can watch them, you see. Anyway, we got the hidden resistance appear here. We entered the trade from this candlestick finish. So I said on that video that you listened together before, hit the TP1, which is this level, TP2, TP3. Okay, and I have said if price coming past this line to this area, if we get the green arrow that I mentioned before, we can buy it only to this level. Okay, so but we get hidden support, and this is too late. Okay, let me show you this. As you can see, we got a green here, green arrow. All right, and then this is very good example actually for you guys. If we enter to the trade, imagine in this one, in this candlestick or this one, we put the horizontal line here. We do not put a stop loss, because if you put a stop loss, sometimes at the end of the day or beginning of the day, the price would gap down or gap up, and then hit your stop loss. You put just a line and you will wait. When the price goes against your direction, this red, you do not get panic to close it. No, you will wait for the second one. This is the second candlestick. If this one is red, you immediately close the trade in loss. So imagine you enter here, or this candlestick, you will lose about 23 pip, 24 pip. Okay, then for recovery, what you should do, you will wait for another arrow or another support, then you enter to the trade for loss. And as you see from here, right to here, you make 63 pip. Over there you lost 23 pip, and now you will recover your loss plus. As you can see, the price went up. So if you watch my video that I mentioned 3 days ago, I said that. I said either in this area or between these two lines is very important. If we get the arrow, then we enter to the trade only for this. Don't get greedy. But this one went up is okay, but we're not going to get greedy. You just go for this aim. All right. So in the name of who, the prediction I did for the pound USD was correct. Please pause the video and read this risk disclaimer. The Bitcoin direction still is valid, and still we are hoping next week sometimes we're going to hit that level that I gave you before. So please look after yourself and your family. As I always say, I'm going to close this video. Yahoo! Thanks for watching. Done. Finish.